Okay, first exercise today, cookery program. How to make a delicious hot hummus and chili breakfast. So, very first thing is a low calorie, this essential Waitrose pita bread, low calorie, 150 calories. Slice it in half, make sure there's a pocket, make sure the pocket's open. Pop it in the toaster, about half speed, and start. Next thing, some absolutely fantastic mousetrap cheddar, and that's just to spice up the pita bread a little bit. So, a couple of slices, 1, 2, that's 1 for each, or I have to have a bit more. That's going to be 1 for each pita bread. When it's halfway through, close that up, and while we're still waiting for the pita to cook, the next thing is Waitrose Essential Low Fat Hummus. Now it's 150, what is it, 200 calories in 100 grams. So effectively one of these pots lasts me 3 days, which is plenty for breakfast really. So 1, 2, I'm trying to get a third of a pot, which I know from experience is about 4 spoonfuls. Okay, move the cheese out of the way till the toaster's half finished. Next thing, add a bit of body to it. 3 teaspoonfuls of sesame seeds. So I'll put one in. There we go. And while I'm waiting, so pop the cheese into the pockets. If you want a low calorie meal, don't bother with the cheese. Let's pop it in. It really makes a nice breakfast, this. Okay, now make sure you put the cheese in the pocket in open at the top. If you put it in the other way around, it will mess the toaster up. Pop that in for a second session. So I've got 1 spoonful of those things in already. Some extra hot chili powder, which is not really very hot unless you're completely immune to chili, but it gives a bit of colour to it. So put 1 spoonful of that in. Take some of this delicious, absolutely delicious Wiltshire Chili Farms Naga, that's 5 chili chili sauce. Now that is pretty hot. If you're not a curry or a chili fan, you probably don't want this at all. So I would recommend about a teaspoonful. So I'll just judge it because but this does make a very, very hot result. Now I've only put 1 in, so I'll put the other 2 on top before I stir it up, and hopefully it will all come together. And the other thing I find that really sets this off is a bit of lime juice. Now, it's a shame you can't buy hummus made with lime juice instead of lemon, because lime is better, but again, it's a squirt. I call it a long squirt. Okay, a little squirt, and just that little bit of spare cheese. That's ready. We'll let it rest. Stir this in together, all up together. Now you can't make this too far in advance, because the sesame seeds, which give it body, will absorb moisture, and they cease to be. They've got a little bit of crunch at the moment. If you left it in there for half an hour, they become soggy and unpleasant. So I suppose you could do it without the sesame seeds, but then what's the point of that? Now, I haven't got any today. If you really want to spice it up, not spice it up in terms of, give it a bit of body. You can put some basil in, or some other herbs. You can chop up some fresh herbs and mix them in with it. Right, so that's about it. So the pitas are ready, they're resting. And that I call an absolutely delicious breakfast. Thank you.